Hi everyone, I'm Domec Earle-Coppola and welcome to my channel. So today we are going over, I was on Sephora.com and I seen that there is a Sephora favorites box, and basically it's travel size kit of all like Sephora's probably top rated makeup. It was only $30 and it has things like Smashbox, Bobbi Brown, NARS, Milk, Cosmetics, Tarte. You know, they have Becca Cosmetics, really expensive, actually high-end makeup. So this is what the box looks like inside. And a lot of these are actually my favorite. Bobbi Brown's amazing. And I love NARS. NARS is the best, and they actually gave you the perfect shade of NARS blush. So it's called Fresh Face. It's for a hydrating face. Now for me, my skin, I have very, very sensitive skin and I have really dry skin. So I have to be careful with a lot of things that I use because I do break out, which I'm kind of breaking out right now. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. So let's stay tuned and let's try it out. So first I am going to start with the Smashbox primer. It's photo finish, so I am going to squeeze this right on my hand. So again, anyone who has dry skin, you do definitely want to either moisturize or prime before putting any foundation on. I usually use the Smashbox Blur, which is more like silicone-y. This is more like, I don't know, this is more, I don't know, sticky-ish. I don't really like this. So this is what the bottle looks like, and I'm gonna put the products and how much everything costs. These are travel size, so again, if it says like 30 bucks and you're looking like, Dominique, what the hell, why is this so small? I'm gonna put the actual full price of the full size bottle on here. I'm gonna put everything in the description box below. The name, the price, and everything is sold at Sephora. So now they give you a Becca concealer. I believe, nope, I'm sorry, it's not a concealer, I lied. It's a pressed powder. No, not a pressed powder, the hell is it called? Oh my gosh, why am I blanking out? Like a refresh powder, I guess you can call it, whatever. So I just put the primer on, okay. So now, after primer, I usually do foundation. Now in here, this is basically strictly like prep. In a way, they give you vitamin E, which I thought was a concealer. It's not. They give you Becca refresh powder, which is basically like a setting powder, which I mean we could use today after putting on concealer. And then they give you Becca vitamin E, which, I mean, vitamin E is really good anyway. You can put that on your face, but again, I'm scared of breaking out. We can try it. You can try it. Oh, sorry, it's from Bobbi Brown, not Becca, Bobbi Brown. They give you a NARS blush. I don't understand why they would give you a blush but give you everything else to set your face, but they give you, this is like a prep kit. So basically this is for hydrating, which is good for me, I guess, but I mean, people really more care about the makeup, not really what goes on before, but whatever, we're here to learn, right? Let's get started. So now that we prepped our face with primer, I'm going to go in with, since they gave me Milk, it looks like a highlighter. Yeah, it's a liquid highlighter, which I'm not really a fan of liquid highlighters, but I don't know if you can, don't mind the burn on my hand. I burnt myself flat ironing a client's hair. I mean, it's nice. I'm not a fan of liquid highlighters, but we'll try it today. Why not? So since we're going in then with the Milk highlighter, I will use the Milk foundation today. Now, I'm usually spray tanned, which you can see that I am not bright, so ignore that. This is probably not gonna match today. We'll try it, we'll mix it. We'll mix it in. It's gonna be pretty dark. So again, yeah, Milk Cosmetics is really good. I definitely love their stuff. I'm gonna mix it in actually with the Beauty Blender foundation, because you wanna know why? This is gonna be dark. So if that's the case, we're definitely gonna mix it in with Beauty Blender, because right now that's what I have on my table. I usually use, I'm a big fan of MAC. Again, it's really good for my skin, but today what I have in front of me is I have the Milk Cosmetics Beauty Blender. Yeah, so we'll go in with this. Okay, so yeah, It doesn't blend, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so now that we're all blended out, the Milk concealer clearly was so dark for me because that's when I'm like really spray tanned. So I went in and mixed it in with the Beauty Blender foundation. And I do like this foundation, the Beauty Blender. It does match my skin really nice, and it does like smooth everything out really nice. I know there was like controversy with the shade range with this, and I think, you know, they need to work on it. But do I like the foundation? Yes. And will I use it? Yeah. I mean, I use a bunch of different stuff, but again, anytime like stuff doesn't match, I go in with my Beauty Blender foundation because this is like such a perfect match to like my skin tone with my neck. And yeah, I blend it right into anything. So Milk Cosmetics, I love. Definitely it's medium to full coverage. Beauty Blender, full coverage. So you'll see more on my like Holy Grail stuff that I absolutely love. More in like a couple other videos, but for right now we are using just the Sephora favorites. So primer I do like. It actually helped my foundation like stick better to my skin. And yeah, again, the vitamin E oil, the vitamin E lotion, I'm probably not gonna use. Vitamin E is really good. Actually, if I need to use it, I could use it on this burn so it doesn't scar. So good job, Bobbi Brown. I will use this, just probably not on my face. Now that we are all blended out, I'm gonna go in with concealer. Now, I am using this concealer from Makeup Revolution. It's the Concealer in Define. This is a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. And everyone loves the Tarte. It's like #1. The reason why I use this is because, again, I like to use a lot of affordable things going forward. Am I gonna use expensive stuff? Yes, but in this, today, I'm showing you a $30 box that is affordable, you can use, and it's travel size products. But again, if you don't wear makeup every day, you're not probably gonna use all this stuff every single day. So again, I'm using more affordable things today. So at Sephora, pretty much. And yeah, so this is I believe $7. And the Shape Tape is I think like 20 something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So yeah, so I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna use this. So now that we're all blended out, I used my the Milk foundation, which was too dark, so I blended it in with the Beauty Blender foundation. This is one of my favorite foundations. There was a problem with the shade range. I know there was like drama with that, but I really like it. I know they're gonna get with it when it comes to the shade range, so let's hope they do. But anytime something doesn't match and I'm trying out a new foundation and it doesn't match, this right here is my go-to. It blends really nice with my neck, so I always kind of mix this in case it's darker. Okay, and then also I blended everything out with concealer. Now what I used today for concealer, I used the Makeup Revolution Concealer in Define. This is a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which everybody loves. It's like #1 exclusively at Ulta, but again, the reason why I'm using this is because this is only $7 compared to the Tarte concealer, which is more expensive. I'll put the price up on the screen because I do not have it in front of me. I know this one I think is about $7. So I use this one today. Now that everything is all blended out, we are gonna go in and start using again from the kit. Now they gave us, from Becca Cosmetics, they gave us more of a setting powder. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this concealer on my under eye so this does not go anywhere. I hate these things. You don't have nails, can you take this off? Oh, there we go. Okay. So it's just a lot of loose powder inside. You always want to get a lighter shade because again, a concealer and the setting powder is going to act as a highlight on your face to highlight all the key points, which again, in the future, I'm going to do a video to show you guys how to do that. But for right now, you can watch me. I'm going to go in with the damp Beauty Blender and apply this. A lot of people bake instead of just putting like a setting powder. Really depends on what you're doing, where you're going that day. Let's see how this is. It smells really good too. Okay, so I'm just gonna press into this with By the way, I call this a beauty blender. This is from Morphe. I like beauty blenders. I have them, I use them. But this is a blender from Morphe, which I really like, and it's actually way cheaper than the beauty blender. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go underneath my under eye and set underneath. Can't really tell if this is like full coverage or not. Kind of looks like it is. It looks like it's more translucent. It kind of blends in, because I make a mess, to the skin, which I guess is good, but I like more of a highlight. So this really isn't giving me like a highlight. It's kind of blending in, so it's going to set my concealer so it doesn't go nowhere. Don't really like it. But again, for people who don't want like that like highlight contour type thing going on in their face, it'll work for you. But again, I like more of a highlight. We'll have to see how it goes throughout the day if it stays on my face. But look, you can still really kind of see like obviously my dark circles, and that's no. That's a no-go for me. So no. Okay, so I am actually going, I don't want to set my face with that because it's clearly not, I'm a full coverage type of person. It's not really doing much for me. So I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced cocoa powder, and it smells like cocoa. It smells so good. So I am going to take a brush from Morphe, and I am just going to swirl on my face like so to really set that foundation in. I like a really, really matte foundation and make my foundation look matte. So putting a pressed powder and going in circular motions like this will really give it like an airbrush look. Instead of swiping it across, you don't want to see any of the like bristle brush whatever strokes. So I like to go in with circles and really locks in that foundation, because again, I'm a full coverage person, and I have a lot of red. I have like, it's weird, my last name's Coppola, but I have a little bit of Irish in me, and I got that Irish skin. I have red cheeks, so I always like everything full coverage. I like everything matte. I don't like anything too shiny on my face because I don't want it to look greasy. And again, that's what a highlighter's for. Now that my foundation is set, I am going to go in with bronzer. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of a contour. So what I'm going to use again, which is not an expensive, I think you can get, let's see, this is a highlight contour kit from, I think Marshalls or TJ Maxx I got this at. Yeah, I got this at Marshalls or TJ Maxx. So I use this a lot, like on the go, and as you can see, I hit pan. This fell out, so just ignore that. But I hit pan on a lot of these. I do like the cool tone bronzers, so I'm going to go in with, probably I'm gonna mix this shade and this shade, and I'm gonna go in on it. There's some like fallout, and again, it's inexpensive makeup, so there's not really. So I like to go in on my forehead, bring it down to my temple, and just hug my cheekbones. Do not forget to put in near your ear, not like in your ear, but around your ear, so you can really get it to match. And again, when it comes to highlight contour, I'm gonna do a video in the future of how-tos, because I know everyone always asks me that. And then obviously the products to use. Then I'm gonna go in on my jawline. And then I'm just gonna take a smaller brush and go in and just contour my nose a little bit. Now that we are all contoured, we are gonna go in with the little NARS blush that they gave us. It's really cute. You can put it in your little bag, and it's a really, really pretty color. So I'm gonna go in with a little blush brush, get the apples of my cheeks with it. They give you like this little teeny mirror thinking like your face is gonna fit on that. I mean, I get it, but NARS has the best blush. And I also, one of my go-tos for concealer is the NARS concealer, which again we'll go over in another video of all my holy grail stuff that I love. But for right now, we're just using more dupes and stuff that can go with a $30 kit. So, okay. So definitely don't even need to do like a review on this. I use NARS all the time for their blush. This is really cute. I'm definitely gonna keep this, take this with me, and put this in my bag. Okay, so now it's time for highlight. Now I have my favorite highlights. Like I said before, I'm not into cream or liquid highlighters really. They look kind of cakey. I'm not really a fan. But we're gonna try it. This is the Milk Makeup that they gave you, a little highlighter. So what I usually like to do is I usually set my face with like a Max Fix Pro, but I do that more with powder highlighters, so that way it really gives it a glow when you usually wet them a little bit or wet your face. But this is already a cream, so we don't really have to do that. You just take the stick and go to town. And then I just like blend it, usually again, cream or liquid, you kind of blend in with like your finger. I don't really need to use like a brush or a beauty blender. If you're one of those people that likes a really subtle glow, this is probably for you. I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of it is like taking my makeup off, which is why I don't like these like stick and liquidy or cream highlighters, because it takes the product off your face. And again, I'm more of a powder type of person. This doesn't really do a lot for me. It's greasy, it's taking product off my face, and it's doing more, making my face look more oily than highlighted. So just like I thought, I don't like stick highlights, and this is the reason why. It takes the product off your face. I don't really like it. My face looks greasy, and now it feels like greasy, sticky, and heavy. So that's probably like a no-go. I'm a more powdered type of person, so I don't like it. Now I am going to do my eyes real quick, and I'm going to throw on some lashes, and I will be right back to do my final thoughts on this kit. Okay, so now that the eyes are all done, I did lashes, lipstick, and I put my brows on. I use Lily lashes, and this is like my go-to. These are pricey, so Ardell, if that's like someone's go-to, you can get those at CVS or Walgreens, but Lily lashes are usually my go-to. I use Mykonos or Miami, so I do really love these. So here's my first impressions on this box. I should have read more. The more you get to know me, the more I don't really read things, or I don't read them right. When I seen fresh face, I'm thinking, okay, I see what I thought would be concealers, like the powder. I saw this was a highlighter, and I saw the NARS blush. So I'm thinking they gave you little travel kit of stuff you can use for your face. This is more of a prep, which that's even better for people who like to prep their face. You should be prepping your face before makeup, moisturizers, primer, etc. For 30 bucks, it's not that bad because the brands that you are getting, and they are kind of full. Like again, if you don't wear makeup every single day, the primer, I do like Smashbox primer, but I will actually do more in my other videos of other Smashbox primers that I do like. This one was more sticky. Again, I have drier skin, so it could just kind of cling to my skin a certain way. So if you have dry skin, this wouldn't be the one for you, and I will show more in the future of what's good for dry skin and oily skin, but I did not like this primer that much, so I probably will not be using this. I'll probably be giving this to my sister. The Becca Press Powder. This is good for, I don't know, again, something quick. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be using this. Maybe the shade is just off because whatever just comes in the box comes in the box. I like more of a highlight underneath my face. I don't like my under eyes, my nose and stuff to blend. You want it to blend in, but you want more things to certain areas to pop. So this kind of blended in. Maybe in a different shade it'd be good. It smells good, but Becca products are okay. I'm not too crazy about her foundations, which again, those are more reviews in the future. This I won't be using, so that's kind of a no-go for me. The vitamin E lotion, again, I'm probably not going to be using on my face, but Bobbi Brown products are really good. So again, for a $30 box, getting something with Bobbi Brown is actually excellent. So if you guys are looking for any vitamin E, you can really put vitamin E like anywhere. Again, I told you I'm probably going to be using it on my burn and on my hand. So this is good, again, for 30 bucks, and this comes in the box, and this is like a pretty good jar of it. You know, they give a lot because you don't need that much. Just tap, boom. So you don't need that much. So this is actually really good. For the Milk highlighter, I did not like. I will not be using it. Any stick highlighter you will not see me using because it grabs onto product, it lifts up product, and it makes it more greasy. Again, I do like certain stick products. I'll go over more in other videos, but this one made my skin feel very greasy, very oily, and did not really give me a highlighter glitter shine, more of like an oilier looking shine. So this was a no-go for me. I do like the Milk makeup like foundation, which I did use on my face, but this not so good. So overall, will I suggest the box for $30? Yeah. If you could pick and choose what you get, which you don't, they kind of make it for you. You know, would I get the box again if there was other ones? Probably not. I would most likely just go out and buy the full-size products of what I like. But if you're trying out new stuff, I suggest buying these boxes from Sephora because, look, you're trying it out for 30 bucks. Look at all the product you get. You don't like it, whatever. It was 30 bucks. And you don't use it, and they're small. So you get to try things out, and you get to use trials on them without having to buy this huge big thing of it, and then you're never going to use it. So the box itself, everything was worth like value $81, and they're selling it for $30 on Sephora.com. So I do suggest if you guys are new to makeup, or you guys like any skincare, anything like that, moisturizers, primers that you guys are interested in, you want to try, get the box. It's $30, and you're getting really good, like a really good product line. Smashbox, NARS, Bobbi Brown, Milk, Becca, those are all really, really, really good lines. And a lot of them are my go-tos, but certain products on here didn't work for me. They might work for you. But do I suggest this? Yeah. There are different ones you can choose from. But again, when I saw Bobbi Brown, NARS, and Smashbox, this was the one I got because I have a lot of products that I love from them. So I do definitely suggest getting a box if you're trying new things out. You saw some little things I used on my face, such as foundations, concealers, lashes and stuff, and more in the future. We're going to go in more of my go-tos, what I like, what I don't like, do's and don'ts. So I'm really, really excited. So subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you like, what you didn't like, and I'm really, really excited to start this journey. So I will see you soon.